Come on, I'm streaming. Kick over. You're like a lazy freaking dog. Just roll over, for God's sakes. Thank you very much. How kind of you to finally start working properly. Hello again. I believe this time you can hear me. Apparently that last half an hour stream was a complete waste of time because for some reason OBS just cut the sound right out completely. I don't know. This is what I get for not using the computer for 2 weeks. Never again. Rule 1. Turn the MoFo on a couple of hours before you stream, so it can figure out whatever crap it needs to get done before it'll do its job. Son of a bitch, man. Damn. Just frustrated. But I'm not giving up. I'll strangle this thing before I give up. Okay, so. Hi. I'm a less calm version of Arctic. This is Arctic's stream, Arctic's Empire, and I am substituting for him. I am the angry, slightly enraged version of Arctic's Empire. And this small little bit of the universe called the Twitch universe. I'm still working on the witty repartee for that one, but perhaps I've been talking to myself enough today that I might actually be mildly amusing. I don't know. So, let's see, what were we talking about while I was talking to myself because I had no sound? Now, let's see. Okay, I am not showing anybody watching it. I'm not even registering as a viewer, so why would I even bother with this? I don't know. I'm really starting to like the term Mulligan, though. Now, let's just... I'm really starting to like the term Mulligan, though. Now the sound seems out of sync again. Why? The sound test was fine. Everything else seems... the sync's a little off between the cameras, but I don't know what the hell happened this time. Like, good lord. At one point, the main camera was behind by, like, not milliseconds. It was behind by, like, 10 seconds. So, shut down OBS, started it back up. I had problems syncing this. I don't know what the hell's going on. Can't complain. OBS is free. However, I would say it is a twitchy little mofo at times, which is really making me wonder, perhaps I should go to one of the purchased ones for streaming, but chances are I'm doing something wrong. It's more likely me than anything else, and I'm starting to learn to consider I'm mistaken first. My ex-roommate would love to hear that. They'd probably be quite shocked that I'm actually going to think, you know what? Chances are it's not the program, it's me. So, what we were doing before this giant fiasco... he thought I was going to say something else. No. Family friendly, that was the other one. Well, the later night shows aren't required to be family friendly. Yeah, I just decided to break down more of these into more of these. So I bought two more of these. I didn't check and I got ripped off for a bunch of dividers. One of these didn't come with any dividers, so I got screwed. And there is no point in going back to the dollar store I went to, because that's not going to get me anywhere. So I'm a little upset about that. But I should have checked. Buyer beware. So, yeah, so I just subdivided more of the parts into this. And you know what? I wish they would reconsider the labels, because they don't come off very well. And it bothers me. I mean, either the label's on, or it's completely off. I don't like the middle ground. And 2, I don't like having a sticker on this because I'd like to be able to see what's in it without turning it upside down. So I don't know what to do about that. I mean, I tried peeling the label here, as you can see, and it was a giant something. No, it was a giant cluster something. That's the way I'm going to phrase it. A cluster something. So yeah, I'm pissed about this. I don't like this. And you know what? It just, and it's strange because certain things you buy, labels come off really easy. They come off fully intact. The glue's enough that it stays on. You don't have to worry about it blowing off when I pick it off the shelf and the label comes off. No, it'll hold. So, yes, I guess I'm a little manic right now. So yeah, note to people: do not use the super adhesive X from Marvel Comics to stick your labels on. We would like to be able to remove the labels. Otherwise, you might as well turn this entire thing into black plastic you cannot see through, because that's what you're doing with your label. You're making this portion unseeable, unviewable, and considering there's at least one subdivided section in here that would be under there. So, stop using super glue. Damn it. Just knock it off. You know what? When it comes to this, you just grab whoever's responsible for this decision, just grab them by the neck, you sit them down, you say, remove that label. If you tear that label, I'm going to smack you in the back of the head. Just give you a good one, right? Keep going. And every time you tear the label, I'm going to smack you in the back of the head. Now, at some point, you're going to have to stop because you will end up turning the back of their head into pulp because this label is not coming off in one piece. And I'm actually really good at taking labels off in one piece. I have a giant metal foil ball made of cigarette foil, this big. That is a lot of peeling paper off glue. Okay. I fear that I am more entertaining in a manic mood, which means I'm not going to get anything done. And I also bought 2 of these. Now, these are already subdivided. You cannot change it. Although you probably could make something if you wanted to, but I'm not doing that. So the reason for the extra subdivided areas is because when it comes to making this as a lava set, I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for parts. As you've seen from the other shows, it takes a while to find parts, especially with, this is 2,100 pieces. The excavator was 1,200, I think. So there comes a point where trying to find some of these pieces takes a while, and I don't want to lose time doing that because it's going to take forever. Well, I am guessing that this particular build is probably going to come in at 40 hours. No, I'm sorry. Building it the normal way, I'm guessing 10 hours. Now, granted, during those hours, we're talking and whatnot. And I'm rattling on about other things. I'm not really focused on must complete in the shortest period of time. So, this will take a little longer than normally. So I'm thinking 10 hours, maybe 12. Now, I'm okay with that because I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy the Technic sets because I'm always curious as to the sub-assemblies and some of the design ideas they use to get the job done. So I enjoy that. I also enjoy coming across pieces I've never seen before, which there's numerous ones because with the exception of the excavator, which I did, in December? I haven't put a Technic set together in 12 years? Maybe 15. No, I don't think it's 15. But it's been more than 10 years. So they've come up with a lot of new parts that I've never seen before. So I really enjoy that part. So, where was I? I don't remember. Will I get back to it? I don't know. And if I do remember where I was, will I remember that I was lost so I know to say, oh, I remember? Or will I just go back into what I was talking about? I don't know. We'll find out. Unless I forget, we'll never find out. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I figure about 10, 12 hours. I like taking my time doing this because I enjoy this. Now, as a lava build, I'm thinking 40 hours. Could be longer, maybe not so long, I don't know. I do recall from getting this far in the build, there are numerous stages or steps that pose a real challenge. As I've said before, anytime we have multiple pins that have to be seated, that becomes very tricky, because if the pins don't line up just right, the part won't seat properly. If it doesn't sit straight in, then you can't continue. So I don't know what kind of silly tools I'm going to have to build. I have been giving thoughts to a jig, just one large jig where the part will sit one way, and then I can turn it on its side. Now, normally these things have symmetry, so theoretically, no, actually, yeah, that's true. I won't be able to just flip it over. Unless I build a rotisserie, which allows me to rotate the parts, but I don't know if the rotating mechanism will be able to lock out with enough strength to prevent anything from rolling when I'm trying to push pieces in. Especially if it's off-centered. I mean, depending on where, I don't know. I think for the most part I'm going to be picking up the model and dropping it in. So I'm going to have to make sure that the jig allows the model to go in on either side. So I'm going to have to accommodate that. And at some points I'm probably going to have to be able to put it up on its end to be able to continue the build. And actually, there'll probably be an upside down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure shortly into a start of a build, I'm going to end up building a jig for it. Maybe a small jig for the first section, and then another jig gets added as the model flushes out in its size, comes to its true dimensions. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I'm not going to bother Darrow. Darrow is my friend. I told him I was going to stream, and he was kind enough to jump on to see. And he's the one that told me I had no sound, which was true, because I wasn't paying attention to my sound bars on OBS. They were flat, dead line, dead on arrival, dead as a doornail. And that's when I went on my little odyssey of figuring out what went wrong, and I don't know what went wrong. And more things went wrong, and more things went wrong, and just what a pain. Hence, I changed the heading to, this is a PD day, so I'm going to take care of sorting this stuff out, and that's probably going to be far. I might do a little bit of building, I don't know, but that's why I called this, we're just going to mulligan this MoFo. I'm hoping I can get away with the word MoFo. I mean, it's not swearing. I think most of us know what it stands for. So I'm hoping I can get away with that without any problems. I mean, I believe there are studies that show that swearing actually helps with stress. And so MoFo I'm good with. I don't need the truly, how did George Carlin put it? Words that'll curve your spine. Yeah, I don't necessarily need those to deal with the stress of doing this, because every time I've streamed, I think it takes at least 45 minutes to get the show going. Because you start the stream, you start the computer, you start up all the programs. So for me, I have Pretzel, which is for music. That's free, royalty-free music, which is great. I wish there was a little bit more selection for the rock station stuff, because I prefer that, but I might start jumping into some of the other stations they play. So you gotta start that. I gotta start some kind of PDF. I haven't decided what I'm going to use permanently. I'm using Brave as a browser because it runs thinner than Chrome. Even though I'm using my previous gaming system, so it has more horsepower than my laptop, it's not happy doing this. But it's an Opteron 4-core, no hyperthreading, 2.6 gigahertz or something, and I've got 12 gigs of RAM, which, from what I'm reading, when it comes to streaming, you want processing power, but you want RAM to go with it. So it's very strange. It doesn't seem to be much of a difference between the laptop and this streaming system now. And yet, I mean, there's 8 gigs in the laptop. It's a newer model. It's about 5-6 years newer than my computer. Well, maybe there's enough of a difference. I don't know. Maybe it's got hyper-threading and this one doesn't. I don't know. And I'm wasting time when I could be talking about more important things, so I will move on. So, where was I? When you start a stream, you gotta start everything up. So then, yeah, figure out a PDF. I'm using Foxit or something. What's it called? Phantom. Sorry, Foxit Phantom PDF reader. So I've been using that. Seems okay. As long as, unless I can find something that runs thinner, I'll stick with it. That's fine. So you gotta start all that up. Stream labels you need, because the plugins are no longer there directly into a browser, so you need stream labels. Then you start OBS, and then things get funny, because all the cameras have to be running, all the cameras have to be synced. I have one main camera that's a Canon, and then I have 2 Logitech web cameras. Now they're identical, they're C920s, but every time I start a stream, I have to resync them because for some reason the settings that are still there from the previous show are flatlined. They don't read. So I have to go in and usually if it's 600 milliseconds, well, it just, for some reason, it doesn't read them and act on them. You have to re-enter them. Then you do the sound sync, which, there's a lot of 1, 2, 3, and then you try and figure out the lip sync and your hand actions and the sound are all together. So, and there's always a problem. I don't know why. Oh, Daryl, you're here. Cool. I'm hoping things are sounding better. I bumped up the volume on the microphone. So, OS-wise, it's at 100%. Logitech-wise, it's at 100%. And I've got it dialed to 100% in OBS. So this, theoretically, is as loud as it gets. I'm hoping it's a little clearer. Oh, the tunes are still loud? Because doesn't seem very loud to me, but... Okay, I can hear it just in the background. Okay, well, I'm glad you stuck around. Thanks, I appreciate that. But as you can see, I've changed this. This is a PD day, and let's mulligan this MoFo, which is what we're doing. So, I have not even gotten into what's going on this year. For New Year's resolutions, I quit smoking 5.5 years ago, so I don't need to worry about that resolution. I quit drinking 10 months ago, so that resolution I don't have to worry about. So now that I've gotten rid of the 2 worst ones, okay, yeah. So let's see, smoking and drinking, they're taken care of. I don't sweat them as resolutions because, as we all know, resolutions, as soon as you say it's a New Year's resolution, apparently there's more pressure on you, and therefore a lot of us don't make it. So my actual resolutions for this year will be exercise, which as soon as my knee is fixed, I have a surgery in a week and a half. Hopefully they can fix my knee. I get back to walking. I mean, it really sucks when you can't even walk. Like 10,000 steps a day is what I normally do. Good weather, I'll walk 20. Well, now I'm 2,000, 3,000 steps. And even then, my knee's bugging me. So hopefully the knee gets fixed. I can get back to exercise, back to walking, finally back to the gym. So one resolution. 2, a regular schedule for streaming. So I think during the day hours, during the day, will be Lego streams. I also have a number of fictional vlog things planned. One of them will be the Tow Motor Guru, which is it's just meant to be funny and fun. It's just a distraction. There's that. I'm seriously considering doing meditation. My issue with it, though, is people tend to stream for a number of hours, whereas, for me to start my day with streaming meditation, I'm going to meditate for 20 minutes. So I figure, okay, 10 minutes, wait around for people to show up, whoever wants to join, let people chat, 10 minutes in, meditate for 20 minutes, and then hang around for another 10 minutes. Chat, whatnot, and then we call it, and then move on to the next part of the day, which means, breakfast, go for a walk, check the mail, come back, and then do a Lego stream or something else. So I don't know if anyone's really going to tune in to have me only here for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Now, if I push the meditation to, let's say, half an hour and 15 minutes in, there's an hour. Seems like a long time for meditation. You got to wait 15 minutes and meditate for half an hour. Apparently, meditation is something you can stress out over. I'm actually doing it right now, even as we speak. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing a meditation show 5 days a week. Half an hour, 40 minutes would be the length of the show, and that's it. The logistics of it are going to be a pain because, oddly enough, even though I finally replaced my laptop for streaming, I'd actually end up using it, and I was planning on the good camera, which means I got to keep moving things back and forth every day, which gets a little tedious. Plus, I don't know if I have to move lights. I have 2 actual proper studio lights. I don't know if I'd have to move 1 or 2, so there's going to be a lot more involved in this than I expected. So I don't know about that. I probably will do it. I would like to put a green screen, so I just want the laptop, a green screen, and the camera. That's it. That's all I need. There's not be anything fancy. I'm not going to run multiple cameras or any of that kind of crap. It's far more than it needs. So that would be early in the morning, just into the afternoon is when I'd like to do that. And then at night would be the witching hour, which would be games in general, particularly horror. Well, certain evenings would be the witching hour. That's when it's horror games. Saturday I want to do Viscera, cleanup detail. That's just social. People come out, join in, help clean, discuss the week, what happened. I still got to do Dark Sanctum, which would be a mockumentary of ghost stories and the supernatural. So that's what I'm looking at is 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours during the day, and then 4 hours at night. And in that time, I've also got to take care of other things. So I got to get to the gym in the course of the day. I play WoW. Right now, I've just been playing the one tune, my Hunter. Leveled up and ready. I haven't raided with her yet. I want to get back into raiding. I have a rogue I want to get going. He's still in the previous expansion. All my other tunes are in the previous expansion, so I got to get them all leveled. And then I got to start farming mounts because that's the one thing I normally do. And I got to make money because I want that 5 million gold auction mount, which I have numerous videos of me just trying to make money, but I haven't really made any money because all my tunes with all professions are not up speed, so I have lots to do. I've now started playing Minecraft, so I got to make time for that. So it looks like streaming for 8 hours a day, I should be able to manage. So a full-time schedule for streaming, that's a resolution. So what I got? Exercise, streaming, full-time streaming. I want to make partner, and I want to make partner before TwitchCon because another resolution is I want to go to TwitchCon, and I want to go to BlizzCon. So to help me with that. I also, once my knee is fixed, I need to find a job, part-time job, that will help me pay for all this and pay for the trip. And I plan on buying a motorcycle, finally, this year. But I need to get my license renewed. My M2 was good for 5 years. It's now expired. When you get licensed in Ontario, you do the written test. That gets you your M1. The M1 allows you to ride a bike during the day. You then, I think, have a year to graduate to your M2, which is a written test and a little set-up driving course in an enclosed area. You do those two, pass, you get your M2 license. Your M2 license is valid for 5 years. Within that time, you must do your M2 exit, I think is what they call it. It's called an M license. And that's when you actually jump on a bike, go riding, and your the person testing you is actually in a vehicle behind you. And they'll tell you to, stop here, make a turn, blah, 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 blah. They give you instructions through an earpiece now. You do all that, you pass. Once you get your M, your exit, you're done. You never have to do the license again, which unfortunately I didn't do the last time because I didn't have a motorcycle at the time. So I never actually, I keep, the good camera sits about this high. So I'm always looking at that screen. So I keep talking to it and not to this particular web camera. I have a lot to learn when it comes to this broadcasting thing. So resolutions were exercise, regular streaming, make partner, go to TwitchCon, go to BlizzCon, get a motorcycle, get a job, get a passport. I don't have a passport. I have never had one. So, although apparently it's easier to get one now. The process is much shorter. Fewer stages and steps are involved in getting it. So, is that everything I need to do? Exercise, full-time streaming, passport, TwitchCon, BlizzCon, motorcycle, license, motorcycle. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing this year. So TwitchCon's usually in October, so I've got what? 9 months. 9 months? September's 9 months, I think. Yeah. So I got 9 months to get my act together. Okay. I have lots of ideas for shows to do, so I'm good there. So it looks like I'll be doing a lot more pre-production stuff, a lot of writing, because I don't sit down and write any of this stuff. I'm going to have to, because in order to prevent a rambling show, which can be amusing at times, but if the brain's not hitting on all cylinders, it's a wandering mess. And it's convoluted and it doesn't make any sense. I don't want that. I want something that's worth watching, something that gets your interest and gets you to come back, find out what happens. That's the whole point. Okay. So let's talk about the holidays. What happened on the holidays? I had a quiet Christmas. I always do. I'm not married. I don't have kids. So the real fun of Christmas, it's for kids. So I that's the part I miss out on. But I did visit family, did visit friends. My sister and her husband gave me this. This is a Lego cup. Well, it's a faux Lego, but yeah, it's a Lego cup. And the cool thing about this is I already have one. So, and I was actually debating on buying a second one because this one I got from my roommate, Darrow Manis. He gave this to me for Christmas. I think that was from him. Or was it from Caitlin? I can't remember. From both of them. Yeah, so, yeah, I was going to buy a second one because I want to figure out some way of animating these mechanically. So when I do a show, the beginning of the show will start with a trailer or an intro. And I want to be able to pop the numbers up. So it will say Series 2, Episode 4, Series 5, Episode 1. So I want some kind of mechanical mechanism to record to do the intros. So I have 2 cups, and that's what I was hoping for. So yeah, so I can actually work on that. As you can see, I was trying to figure out some kind of mechanical fun stuff with my cup. Unfortunately, the travel of the shocks are an issue. So it's going to take some thinking as to how to go about that. Oh, dude. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a die 20 cup with a lid, teacup. Cool. Okay, yeah, so I have 2 of these. So I'm probably just going to do a show or two where I'm just going to try and figure that out, figure out how we're going to animate it. I said we. I meant me. I'm the only one here. I'm the only one dumb enough to do this. So yeah, it's all about me because it's all by me. And let's see what else. I went shopping. Went to the dollar store. Got that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I got that. I'm constantly buying this stuff because I bought these 2. These 2 are identical. I got them from a specific dollar store. And then I bought 2 more of these. This one, I bought 2 more. So I actually have 3 altogether. I absolutely love going to the dollar store. Why? Because if you have a mild addiction to shopping, the dollar store is great because you can buy a whole bunch of crap. You walk out and it only costs you $30. So, which I think is this. The last trip I took cost me $20. But I'm good with that. Although, unfortunately, this one has no dividers. There's supposed to be 12 of these altogether. Well, this one's empty. So, I didn't check. Always check. Count. Make sure everything's in there. So, unfortunately, yeah, I'm missing subdividers. But guess what? I'm going to buy more of these. So yeah, I did that. Bought that. And the last part of my Christmas holidays on the one side was this. This is a gift from my niece and nephew, Antonia and Thaddeus. I think it's super awesome. And 2, of all the Lego I own, I have never had a train set. So this is my first train set, and I'm really happy that they're the ones that gave it to me. That's awesome. I have an old school Lego motor. I have 2 of them that were designed for trains, even though I didn't have a train set. So I'm hoping I can incorporate the old school motor. I don't know if you've ever seen one. They're from the late 70s, early 80s. I think it's 4 studs wide, and I think the top piece is 8 studs long. Then it drops down, and then it's 2 studs long, and that's it. So the whole thing is, 12 studs? And maybe 3 bricks high, I think. Yeah, maybe 3 bricks high. Yeah, I got to dig them out. One's yellow, one's black. I have the battery boxes for both, but I think I only have the power cable for one of them. I think the cat ate, or the dog ate one of them years ago, So hopefully I still can get them up and running, and I can incorporate an old school motor into the train. Check the measurements. It's 20 inches, which means it should fit on this table with not much room left over. I can't remember. I think this table is 22 inches, 22 by 6 feet or something like that. So yeah, so after I'm done the Extreme Adventure, I think I'm actually just going to jump into this one. This is going to be a traditional build. I just want to sit back and enjoy it. I have no plans on doing this as lava. But after this is done, I will then get back into this Lego is lava. And the first set will be the excavator, which is the one I did in December. After the excavator is done, I will probably then redo this one as a lava set as well. Okay, what else did I do for the holidays? I went to an escape room with my sister, her husband, and my parents, and 2 of my nephews. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. Once you understand how the puzzles work, I mean, there's a certain logic behind them, then yeah, it's just, you need some thought, a little work, and a little organizing, and you can get through it. The trick is to either A, not overthink it, or not underthink it. You got to be, otherwise, What? The train? Train is 1025-4. So, is that the number you're looking for? As for the number of the original Lego motors, I have no idea. Yeah, so yeah. 10254. 734 pieces. Yeah, so I did the escape room. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Apparently where we went, they have two. Fire Rescue's the one we did. There's a Western-themed one. That's the beginner level. Fire Rescue's intermediate. And there's an airplane one they're going to be bringing in soon. I can't remember if it was February or April. So my sister and my parents, they asked me if I want to go to do that one. And yeah, I plan on it. So I did that. And then, let's see what else. Spent time with my brother and his kids and his family. And then went to Darrow's house and hung out with him and Caitlin and some of their friends. Played Jackbox. Played a few of the games there. I like the Fibbage. Fibbage works out well. Tried one of the drawing ones. I guess you're supposed to for an art auction or something like that. I wasn't very good at it and didn't really understand how it worked, but I'm sure I'd like it more once I understood how it worked. So, is that everything? I think so. Yeah, I think that's all I got to talk about. Anybody want to talk about anything? Feel free. Start a conversation. So, now the question is, what am I going to do now? So, I think we actually could start getting a little bit more done on this for now. This is going to be a short stream. I still have some graphics work for a friend. Part of it done yesterday. I would like to try and get it done. Get that once it's, I got to make some changes and take the artwork and blow it apart, I guess, so you can change certain aspects of it easily. Change this layer, change that layer, and that's all you need to do. Because it really sucks having to finagle all the little things, like change this little bit of color and that. No, do it all at once. So I got to do that. And I just don't know if I'm going to watch some more documentaries or if I'm going to continue watching Rift Track. What is Rift Tracks playing? Rift Tracks is playing... Oh, I think it's Firehead with the son of Jack Lemmon. It's bad. It's really bad. Which is why it's on Rift Tracks. Apparently Rift Tracks has finally released their Krull, the live show they did. I think they did it in November. I forgot about it. I wanted to watch it, but I missed it. I think it was airing on Rift Tracks Live. I'm not sure. Or maybe it had to be a sub to watch it. I don't know. But I got my fingers crossed that they'll release the Krull one soon. I watched Sword and the Sorcerer again last night. That was a good one. I like watching that one. So, let's see. How can we rearrange to get everything out for the open? As I get farther and farther, I keep buying more and more stuff. And unfortunately, it means some of the stuff gets retired because I don't need it, and I don't have the room for it on the desktop, tabletop. Okay. Oh, I noticed the train set includes one of these. I had to buy two from Lego, and they're like $7 a piece. And it actually cost more to ship the damn things. I got two of them, and they're already chipping. Yeah, I've already chipped a little bit, unfortunately. For some reason, I thought they would be made of a much harder plastic. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a harder plastic. Thought it was. No, maybe not. I don't know. Oh well. Okay. Oh yeah, I was in the midst of sorting beams. Yeah, because this is like 3 different lengths, and I want to change that. Part of the reason for all these organizers and things I can put lids on is that I want to be able to pack this stuff up quickly into a box, because I don't want to leave it out. Because 1, I don't want to leave it out. 2, I don't expect it to be a problem with the table, but if something happens, if everything's lidded, I don't have to worry about Lego scattering all over the floor, which is a very big fear for me, considering the floors of this apartment. They will swallow Lego whole, and I will never see them again. Okay. Alright, so that's doing. So I still got this one. I'm going to put that there for now. There we go. So I need to find somewhere. I'm actually tempted to cut the lids off and just wrap them with big rubber bands, because unfortunately leaving the cases open chews up a lot of space, which I don't want to give up. Yeah, so I am tempted to just cut the lids completely off. Just cut the hinges. So that's not so bad. I don't know if this workspace has ever been the same twice in a row. I don't think it has ever been the same. I always find something different to try out. Okay. Oh! I also got this for Christmas. Darrow decided to donate all his... Oh, someone's missing a leg. Yeah, Darrow decided to donate all of his... these are heads or bricks, or I don't remember which version these are. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. Oh, now this I didn't think you'd give up. A yellow dude. I did not expect there to be a minion. That's cool. Yeah, and there's still a bunch more in here. So yeah, I'll figure out something to do with these guys. I'm guessing the instructions are online, so I can always take them apart and build them back together. Or we could have an official Island of Kubros. Okay. We could have an official Island of Dr. Moreau episode and mutate all these little monsters into something else. Blowing them up? No. I think the Dr. Moreau thing is good. I think we could let's Moreau these mothers. I'm trying to remember who wrote Moreau. Is that Edgar Allan Poe? Who wrote The Island of Dr. Moreau? I remember, it was H.G. Wells? Oh, damn. Jules Verne, Poe, Verne, or H.G. Wells. I can't remember. It was one of those 3, wasn't it? I'm positive it was not Lovecraft. Was H.G.? Okay. Yeah, I think we should have an official Island of Dr. Moreau morphing MoFo monsters or something. I'm still wondering if I can get away with using the word MoFo in place of others. I'm hoping I can, because I've always been a fan of that particular word, MoFo. I think the first time I heard it was Robin Williams in The Survivors with Walter Matthau. I think that's the first time I'd heard it used. And I have been a fan of it ever since. Okay. You could turn them in. Moreau Mother Frienders. Okay. Yeah. When I started doing this, I had one remote. That is the remote for the camera, for the good camera. Okay, there you go. There's one. Then, after time, what happened next? I started incorporating the big TV because I was having problems with... I didn't have a feed of the actual show, so I was running another computer, my old server, to try and watch the feed to see what you guys were seeing. So I wound up with a remote for the TV. Okay, for my big screen TV. Then I was having problems with the server because it was running Linux on a dual core snail paste processor. So I don't know what the hell was in it. So I started using a Roku to watch the stream feed to see how it looked. Make sure it was running. Make sure things were in sync. So a Roku remote. Okay. So I replaced the server with a laptop, which is much more powerful, and running Windows 10. I no longer have to try and get Windows 10 and Linux to talk to each other, which is a relief. It's nice to not have to do that anymore. So I wound up with a remote. This is a tiny keyboard for when I have to type things in and change, that kind of thing. So I have that. Because I needed a second screen, because I have the screen for the laptop and I had another screen, so I had two. Well, the laptop's now over there, so I need another screen. So I bought a cheap 19-inch HD TV at a thrift shop for $20, I think. Yeah. And it has a remote too. So I've got 5 remotes right now. There's 5. And I have one more. I have this one. Now, this one connects to the 2 lights on the deck, but it also connects to a light right here beside me. Because when I'm doing the witching hour, I want to be able to turn that light out, and I don't want to have to get up all the time. So I actually use the last controller here. So I just turn the light out. So I actually have 6 remotes. Oh yeah, and the wireless keyboard. So that's 7, which I've always been using. To try and reach the laptop was a problem. So I've always had this wireless keyboard and the little keyboard. And then, of course, we have to include the fact my phone. So that gives me 8, correct? 8 items on this desk now to do the show. Oh, and I still have a mouse. So yeah, there are 9 things. Now, if we include a large cup of tea, I think that's... I haven't measured yet. I got to. That's at least 20 ounces. I think it's probably more, 24 ounces. So yeah, so tea and water. So, oh, what was that? Oh. Hey, bro, how are you, man? Uh-oh. I have a feeling my Nightbot is doing something it's not supposed to. I am so sorry to everybody. Yeah, I thought I'd change that. My next New Year's resolution is to fix Nightbot and make it do its job properly, and stop giving hassles to all the kind people who come in to visit me. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Arctic's Empire, and today we're talking about remote controls and the fact I have far too many of them to do my stream. See? It's nuts. Oh, I was just going through the history. I don't think this desk has been set up the same way twice in a row. So through the course of changing computers and TVs and all kinds of other stuff, it turns out I have all these remotes. So there's the remote for the camera. There's a remote for the big TV, which I sometimes have to use to watch the stream to see how it looks. Then I had to use a Roku to watch the stream because my server was running Linux and is really old and was having problems. I now have a laptop in place of my server, so I have this keyboard so I can make changes on it without getting up. I had to buy a new TV to replace... Oh, thank you for the follow. Hippopotamus. Yeah, hippopotamus? Wow. My first fail. First day of the new year, and I hit a name I couldn't pronounce. Yeah, so I have a new monitor to replace the laptop monitor, so I have another remote. And then this is for, it's like smart sockets, only it's a remote. So I can turn lights off. I have 2 lights on my deck, and I have a light over here, which what I plan on doing... Yeah, names are hard, man. So I now have, when I do the witching hour shows, I want to turn that light out, so I have a remote for that. So these are all the remotes I have for my show, which is just ridiculous. So, oh, I heard that. What was that? Square T followed. Jack's Ghost followed. Thank you. And Pro, thank you for the rate of 25. You caught me in the middle of a rant. Had you been here earlier, you would have come across the fact that my first 20 minutes, half an hour of my stream was without sound. Again, OBS decided to be a difficult individual. Decided to be a female canine is what it decided to do. So Daryl was kind enough to text me and say, dude, no sound. I was like, okay. I was going to give up on streaming today after that, but I said, screw it. Doing the show anyway. Even if I have to do Morse code, a binary code of the media file, so you guys can watch it, that's what I was going to do. But I didn't have to. Seemed to solve all the problems. I had to start the computer twice. I had to restart OBS 6 times. I can't remember what else I had to do, but yeah. Yeah. Female canine. In heat. No, I don't want to say that. In the mood for amore? No, that just makes it sound worse. Breeding? I don't know. Well, whatever. Okay, so this I do need. So slide that under the ear. Now you watch. I'll end up pushing down on this, and then I'll end up opening windows I don't know anything about, ruining my show all over again. Okay, so where are we? Now, for those who don't know, I'm Arctic. This is Arctic's Empire. This is my little slice of the Twitch universe. I'm debating on calling it the Twitch multiverse. I'm not sure, considering I'm going to have essentially 2 sets of shows. I'm going to have daytime stuff, which is usually Lego builds, and daytime fictional vlog stuff. But at nighttime, I'll be doing the witching hour, which will be horror stories, horror games, all kinds of stuff like that. And I'll also be doing other stuff. So I'm gonna have like 3 different universes going in here. So that's what I'll be up to. My claim to fame, I suppose. This Lego's Lava is my idea, where you build Lego sets without using your hands, without touching them with your bare hands. If you look to the links for YouTube, because I think they're still there. Well, I think all of the Lego Lava streams are now gone. They haven't been saved. I have 11 videos. Yeah, so yeah, they're all gone. So you scroll down YouTube, you'll find all of them. And they'll show you simple sets. They were all city sets I was working with. So tweezers, pliers. I've used a hammer. I've used various arts and craft tools to build Lego sets. I am now into the second stage. Is about to start. So what I'm doing now is I'm just building Technic sets the old-fashioned way to enjoy it. And then I'm going to take them apart and I'm going to redo them as lava. Now, let me just grab the one. Don't mind my limping. I'm having knee surgery in 10 days, so hopefully that'll fix me. That is the first Technic build. This was a traditional build. As I said, I built it because I just wanted to enjoy doing it. So I'll be taking this apart soon, and then I will be building it as a lava set. So I have a whole bunch of extra Lego to build tools. I'm also going to build jigs and stands so I can position the build as I need to be able to add more parts to it. So that is going to be the first official This Lego's Lava Technic build. I have 20 to 25 Technic sets, so I plan on doing them all. I also have the giant bucket excavator, bucket shovel excavator. I have that. That's 4,000 pieces, so I'm going to do that. If I can get my hands on the big Millennium Falcon, I will do that as lava as well. But for now, oh, yeah, because after I'm done this model, I got this for Christmas from my niece and nephew, Antonia and Thaddeus. So I'm going to build this after I'm done this one. This is going to be an old-fashioned build. I'm just going to take my time and enjoy it. Of all the Lego I've owned for 40 years, I don't have a train set. Not one. So this is my first one. So thank you to them. It's awesome. Okay, so. Oh. Wally KC, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So I think I'm now at the point where I'm supposed to build something. Sorry, I'm not used to so many people being in here, so I'm used to talking to like one person, or I'm used to being ignored by one person because they're lurking or something, I don't know. So most of the time I'm just in here mumbling to myself. I'm attempting to enunciate, so I'm easier to understand. This is my first stream of the year, obviously, because today is the first day of the new year. I think my last stream was December 20th. So I haven't streamed in about 2 weeks. Oh my god, I got a sub. I got a sub. I'm getting paid! Jax goes, thank you very much for the sub. I really appreciate that. I don't know what to do now. I'm getting paid. I tried to explain what I'm doing to my mom, and McTrinnis, thank you for the follow. Yeah, my mom doesn't really know what this is about. I'm pretty sure she thinks it's a waste of time and will result in me being on welfare or something, so I'm half tempted to text her and say I just made money doing this. So what am I doing? I am moving stuff around because I don't know what I'm doing next. Is there a tea here? I think so. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, had great holidays. Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. I can see Nightbot is just being a real female canine at the moment. I gotta figure out how to fix that. I haven't done anything with Nightbot. I made one change, and that's it. As you can tell, because there's no one ever here, I'm never reminded that, hey, Arctic, fix Nightbot. People are trying to enjoy your channel, and you're not letting them. You're being a, oh, God forbid I use this word, a fuddy-duddy. Oh, God. I think I heard that in a movie a while ago. Oh, wow. Jack's Ghost, thank you for, wow, one, 3 more subs. Thank you. That's amazing. Congratulations to everyone who got a sub. Apparently, I will be having dinner, and I think they say it takes 2 months for the money to clear, so I'll actually be able to have dinner in 2 months. Cool. I'll be going for the 12-inch sub instead of the bargain basement 6-inch sub. So, but thank you very much. Lava is hype. Okay, so let's actually get to build something. Where am I? Okay. Now, as you can see, I am farther along than the instruction show, and that is because I think I tried Adobe PDF Reader the last time I was doing this. So where I'm leaving off, oh, Lahan, thank you for the host. RJB, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm terrible at this. I'm not used to all the input. All the things to pay attention to. Oh, Jack Schultz, thank you for another sub. Lehan 980. Wow. I'm actually successful. I won't let it go to my head. Okay, let's figure out which instruction I'm on, because I have no idea how far along I am. Two subs for yeah. I can have a date. Yay! On that fateful day, 2 people will eat. Oh, okay. That's too far. Okay, this... No, that's too far. Too far. Okay, I think this is where we left off. I would take my mom, but she would think I was showing off when I told her. It's like, well, yeah, Mom, actually, my streaming career paid for dinner, and she thinks I was just being obnoxious towards her, so... Oh, a small Lego set, yeah. Although I have enough Lego sets that I should probably eat. I'm all confused now. What am I supposed to do? Everybody has their thing, and I don't have a bills in the bag. I've seen people do that, and I don't know how you do it. You know, I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do well. I mean, I'm the guy who builds Lego without using his bare hands. So, how am I supposed to build it in a bag with tweezers and pliers? And, you know, I don't know if I can do that. The stress. Oh yeah. Occasionally, I do have to refer to the book. Sometimes it's a little difficult to decipher the instructions on the screen. Wait a minute. No, that's too far. I'm beginning to think... Nope, wrong way. Okay, that's done. The shocks are in place. Yeah, this particular part of the assembly, that's for the doors. Spring-loaded gull wing doors. So I know I did that. That's in place. All the gears. Looking at blue. Okay, so that's done. Well, I know you don't open them. I know how it's done. How you do the build a bag. Who came up with that idea? That's just crazy. I mean, I thought Lego's lava was crazy. But... Okay. Now, so... Okay, these pins are not... So 147 appears to be it. So we are now on 147. Okay. Yay! We can actually continue. Finally. Okay, so now I gotta remember where I put everything. It's not organized right. It's driving me crazy. It's not organized. I just can't function. If you think this is funny, I decided to clean out a kitchen drawer full of plastic bags. Daryl would know because Daryl and I used to be roommates, so he knew the bag, the shelf, well, the drawer just overflowed with bags. So when I decided to deal with it today, I actually folded them all. I actually basically flattened them all out, straightened them out, stacked them, threw a whole bunch out, kept a whole bunch in the drawer, nice and organized, and kept a whole batch, which I'm going to take down to a local store and see if they want to use it for recycling. So, yeah, so not being organized really upsets me. Okay, so we want 1, 2, nope, 2. Well, it's closed now. And actually, it's the second time I've done it. I can't remember how long it's been since the last time, but yeah. It's been a long time. So how was everyone's Christmas? I think I asked that and I didn't pay attention to what everyone said. Everyone had a good Christmas? Did Santa find your house? Was Santa a good Santa to you? Daryl, if you want to, you're more, well, dude, you still got keys to the apartment, so yeah, feel free. Just don't scare the crap out of me when you walk in. Okie dokie. That one is done. Oh, that's great, Ghost. Isn't it great when kids have great Christmases? I mean, that's the whole point for Christmas, really. It's for the kids. I don't have any, so I kind of miss out on that. But I went to visit my brother on Christmas Day, so I got to hang out with him and his kids. So a little bit of that proper Christmas spirit I did manage to experience. So 147 is done. Okay. Well, I'm not a kid either, but, you know, the advantage of being an adult is you can buy stuff for yourself through the year, so... I mean, my real Christmas present was my new computer, which for the most part is behaving itself. It's been a little moody at times, but seems to have stabilized. I'm looking forward to streaming games with it. I finally got to see World of Warcraft with all the settings dialed up to the 9s. It's a pretty game. It's nice to actually see that. I was practically playing it in 16-bit? No, 8-bit color. A Mars habitat. Daryl just texted me. He's heading to bed. Congratulates me on my first stream of the year. Yeah, wow. Yeah. It's nice to see it. I mean, The computer I was using was 7 years old. Might have even been older than that. I don't know. I think the processor was older. But yeah, I had a 660 GTX 660 Ti, so just threshold for streaming, which I'm actually using now for my streaming computer for this. So MLG, you had a test over the holidays, or? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I gotta fix that. That will be the first thing I take care of. You know, people are you're kind enough to bring in an audience, and you guys are kind enough to hang out, follow, subs, and Nightbot's acting like a Nazi. Like, Jesus. How ungrateful can I be? No, I've enjoyed. Well, I played the beta. Like from when they first opened the beta, I played it, leveled up. It's funny that to play the auction house during the beta test, I made 10 million gold in a day. For some reason, you could sell mats for 50,000 gold. I think I was selling mats for 250,000 gold. I don't know where everyone was getting the money for it, but it was crazy. So I bought the mount, the auction house mount, during the beta, but I don't have the money to buy it in real life. I'm enjoying the new expansion. I have 5 other tunes I still have to level up through Legion, and then into Jesus. Damn. I don't know if I can actually fix Nightbot on the fly or not. No, I won't be able to. I'm going to screw that up. Yeah, folks, I'm really sorry for Nightbot being such a pain. Well, it's set for default. Like, however Nightbot is set when you first start it, almost everything is there. I thought I'd taken all that nonsense out, though. Oh yeah, no, I definitely intend to fix this. I didn't realize it was still an issue. I thought I had told it not to do this kind of nonsense. Yeah, there's something about spanning. Damn, I'm sorry. Well, as it says, today's a PD day, and let's mulligan this mofo. So, yeah, it was a stream. Wasn't a very good one. No, I don't want it to be that harsh. It's the default when you start Nightbot. Start it up. So, what are we doing? Pins, pins. Pins, pins. Oh, great. Now, okay, no. So, MLG, how was your stream? I wasn't sure if you'd be streaming yet. Like, I really haven't paid attention to anyone while, during the holidays. Twitch mod settings, okay. I'll take a look at that as well. Where are we? Whoa. Oh, okay. The gear goes on first. Oh, out of town visiting family, or yeah, I didn't really pay attention to anyone streaming. I know Relic the Clown did. I spent most of the holidays watching Rift Tracks on Twitch. course, I spend most of my time watching riff tracks anyway. Yeah, it occurs to me that I don't even have Nightbot set up with any kind of reminders or anything. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today because... Why is... No, that's not right. I wasn't sure if Nick was going to stream today. Parky did, so I was watching him on and off today. But I wasn't sure if Nick was going to be on. So if Nick was going to be on, it's like, okay, am I going to stream after? Or before, wasn't sure. And then, just as an impulse, I said, screw it. Just the first rule, stream. Second rule, stream on a consistency. So first rule, stream. So that's why I kind of threw this together and didn't give any thought to whether I had to deal with Nightbot or anything else. I just, screw it, just stream. And then, of course, I ran into all the problems. It took me an hour and a half to finally get the stream up and running properly. Oh, yeah. Well, that's my gaming system behind me. I have two 27-inch monitors. Those are the main ones I use. The upper one is a 24, and I have a little, well, that's an 18. I don't have it hooked up yet. And I got two in front of me here, and then I got a laptop and a big screen TV. So I got lots of screens. The fortunate thing about living alone is it's all my space and I can do whatever I want with it. So if I were married or had a girlfriend or had kids, this would not be here. I would be wanting to buy a house, so I have a garage to put everything in. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so. Alright, so that's done. 149 is done. Yay! Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean the 227s are new. They're only a couple years old. The 24, that's new. Wow, I bought it new. I've had that for years. But the rest of the monitors, well, no, the big screen's new as well, but all the other ones I bought at a second-hand shop because I don't have the money to go out and buy, you know. I mean, I got well, the one monitor is VGA DVI connection. So, I mean, I got screens that don't have HDMI connections on them, so. I'm only running 3 over there. The fourth little one, my plan was just to run all the computer diagnostics, just frame rates, CPU temperatures, and all that kind of stuff. Just leave that off somewhere else. I do like having HDMI now. Yeah. You get more connections on your video cards that way? Because normally you only get, what, 2 DVI VGAs. Usually there's only 2. Whereas with the new cards, you got, what, 4 HIDMIs or... What's the other one? Display monitor ports, whatever. Oh, yeah. Well, the show's about me doing this, but you guys are part of the show. I mean, that's why you're all here. Discuss this, see that. A little harassment, maybe. A little distracting. I mean, that's the whole point. Unfortunately, my shows are not as manic as MLG, because I've watched his shows a lot, and dude, you're crazy. I watched Parky today, and Parky's out of his mind. I think he's out of lithium. I think that's what that was. It was a great show. He's all over the place. He kept singing songs. I'm trying to remember. He sang 2 or 3 songs that I haven't heard in years, and I would never put together. So, yeah, Barky was having a good old time. Oh, there's probably a way. If you do a remote view, you could use a tablet if it's running the right software. What's the name of that? There's a program used for remote accessing. Team something. TeamViewer? You could theoretically use that. I have done it. Yeah, the show is great. He really gets nothing done, though. I noticed that. The jokes. 4-hour stream, 30 minutes of building altogether. But it's his stream. He can do whatever he wants. It's the whole point of having a stream. Yeah, but you always got battles going on in yours. But yes, I've watched you build minifigs and get, what, 3 done in 2 hours? You're just having fun. Which is, I'm hoping, my show eventually gets to be. Oh, the 3s are in a separate spot. And I'm the one who put it there. Yellow spacers. Yeah, and that's on a good day when he's really rolling. 5. 2 triples. And where did... Oh, there we go. Ha 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 ha. Oh, man, I need 2. Oh, thank God. I remember looking for these on the last thing I built, and it took me forever to find them. So this is better. Now, I keep making mistakes, so I'd like to double check, make sure. That's a 4. Universal joint. 3 gray. 2 spacers. Axle. 2 blue pins. One of these, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I don't have a cute name for it yet. Okay, so that's done. Let's figure out what we're doing. Oh, jeez. I must have the most censored channel right now in the Twitch universe. Dude, I couldn't even say thank you. It banned me for an hour. I said hi to a friend. I won't be allowed back on the channel for a couple of days. Like the strictest guy I ever came across. I was afraid to go to the bathroom. Figured it would ban me for a month. Damn. That Arctic sounds serious, dude. How can a guy who likes Lego be that serious? Seems unnatural. Although I suspect you guys are just trying to figure out ways to get banned, or how close you can come. Let's see. Let's span this twice and see if I get banned. The guy playing music right now, Miracle of Sound. He has a bunch of songs on Pretzel. It's all royalty free. He has a song called Gordon Freeman Saved My Life, which is a song actually about the character in the game Half-Life. So I want to do a marathon stream, I guess, where I want to complete Half-Life, but only listen to his one song, Gordon Freeman Saved My Life. Only song I'm allowed to listen to while completing the entire game. I think it's going to be extremely cruel and unbearable. What? Did someone get banned for 24 hours? Oh, gee. Okay. Let's fix this. Is ridiculous. Now the problem is I have not been on Nightbot with this computer, so I don't know what unholy problems it's going to cause me trying to even log in. Okay. I expected that to be a lot more unpleasant. What do we got? Okay, I did disable some stuff, but okay. Now my next question will be, yeah, that's what I was going to do next. No, he's not banned. I got the name right, correct? Jack's Ghost. Okay, Jack, you still there? Or did the internet hiccup and you've been banned from everything by accident? You back? Okay, good. I changed some of the settings, so don't go crazy, but you guys should be able to start playing around with more emotes and whatnot. So give it a try and see what it does. And if we need to tune it a bit more, we will. I mean, poor Jack, when he says, like, Jesus, I gifted a bunch of subs for this guy and he bans me? What a bastard. Okay, that's better. I think what did I set that for? Okay, so looks like symbols you can get away with 25. Let's change some of these timeout timers. Okay, now let's see what craziness you guys are up to now. Oh, Seek, how are you? Okay, folks, so the consensus now is Nightbot's doing a better job? I've not seen that emote before. I like that one. Oh, we're all good. Apparently, Nightbot was set up by the Gestapo, so it banned everybody for everything. Someone said hi and Happy New Year, and they've been banned for 3 years now, so yeah. They've been cut off into space. Okay, that seems better. Okay. It gives a bunch of subs and the bastard banned me. What a bastard. Okay, so, oh wait a minute. Okay, so, oh. I thought Nick was going to stream today. Well then, thank you very much. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for tolerating my Gestapo Nightbot. It was unintentional. Okay. Damn it. No. Yeah, that is upside down. Okay. Next. I swear the lighting has gotten worse on this. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I think I might stream tomorrow. Continue this one. And I'll turn Nightbot down again so it bans everybody. The tyrant Arctic Empire. I don't know, man. It's a pretty evil empire. You get banned for everything. I got banned and I wasn't even on it. The wrath of Arctic. No. I yell and scream at my computers. I don't generally yell and scream at people. It's just not cool. Okay. MLG, thank you. Appreciate the raid. You have a good night, sir. I will see you whenever you are running around. 7-axle. Now this, that's a 9. So that's a 7. 7-axle. Now, how am I going to do this as lava? I'm going to have to... Yeah, that would probably... Would that work? That's not very easy. Okay. while it's streaming. I've dropped 53 frames over an hour and a half, less than 0%. Good. At least things seem a little more stable. The laptop, not so much. It was not meant to do, although I never did experiment. I mean, I had this many elements running when I was using the laptop, so I guess I will find out soon, because I want to do some video stuff in a spare room, including I want to meditate. I want to do some meditation shows. So I figured hopefully the laptop, good camera, and a green screen, and that's it. No elements, just what? Screen and a banner. Only one video input, so hopefully the laptop can handle it. Otherwise, I gotta move computers around back and forth every day, and really don't want to do that. That takes the fun out of this. Okay. 153. Woo! We're moving now, folks. Damn, we'll have this damn thing done in a month. Wow, that's way ahead of schedule. I'm guessing this will be 10 to 12 hours to build. And as a lava set, I'm going to guess 40 hours to put this together. Talk about, I'm getting my money's worth out of this set. I'm telling you. Damn it. Okay, now, where the hell did they go? Ah, there we go. One of you, 2 blue pins, 2 black pins, and a 7 beam. And the 7 beams are, those are 5s. Let's put this over here for now. There's a 7. 3 and 3, and 1 in the middle is a 7 beam. Okay, so. I guess I'm going to have to give more thought to where I place things during the build. Just curious. Oh, okay. I think RefTrax is playing Cyber Tracker with Dawn the Dragon Wilson. I've seen that one 4 times. I think it's a great way to waste time, just watch RefTrax all day. Now that is something. Why are there multiple windows here? Get rid of that. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I got you. And now, it goes where? I love that during a build, you just look at it and go, what? What are you talking about? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, why do I feel like something is missing? Oh, no, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is lava. Let's try and position this and support all the weight and all the pressure. There we go. I think it's curious that this cylinder assembly of some sort only works in one direction, because if you turn it the other way, it unscrews it. So I don't know if that's a flaw or if it's broken or what. Okay. Next. Build one for the other side. Okay. Whatever you say. So one of you, two, oh, this one's a little different. Blue and a 7 and a half pin in cream color. Okay, so I can't believe the system did that. Man decides he's gonna give some subs and he gets banned. Jesus. I am such a noob. Oh, okay. I thought I'd lost him, like, oh no, is it on the floor? Because theoretically, with the headphones on, if that hits the floor, I probably wouldn't hear it. Okay, so I got that. Oh, that's why. What? Okay, now it goes in. Huh, okay. Next. We don't do stickers. Okay, now we're into body panels. No, a big body panel. Black half. Start over here. I need 4 of them. One, two, three, 4. Ah, dummy. In the tray, in the tray. Something I don't know. Oh, good, it is off. Batteries don't grow on trees. Turn things off when you're not using them. Damn it. Although I think batteries are cheaper now than they were 20 years ago. I used to work at Duracell. Two short cream pins. 1 and a 2. Okay. I find these are a really tight fit. Although, yeah, damn, they're tight. I think Lego might want to take a look at your molds for these. Unless they're purposely on a tighter side because they would normally be used in certain applications where they want them to be that tight. I don't know why the theme music for Sanford and Son always pops in my head when I'm trying to think. When I'm doing Lego for sure. I think it's popped in my head a few other times doing other things. Just pops in my head. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I better be careful. I'll probably get sued. Okay. Now. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah. Connect it first. Twit. Da, da, da. On the inside. On the inside. Okay. Now. Ah, damn. So, this as lava is going to be an issue. Putting it in place. And then popping the pins in. There we go. Okay. Done. Yay. All's good. Well, I'm liking the fact that I'm using 3 smaller trays for the majority of the small parts. I think it's making this part easier rather than digging around. I mean, there's a whole bunch of extras in here, but I wasn't going to subdivide that. Now, this is an issue I'm having, is that I don't know which way they drove the pins in. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't clearly state which way the pins might have gone in. Now, I don't know if at any point, if I guess wrong, if he'll come back and bite me in the backside. Well, I think in this particular instance it wouldn't matter which way they went in. Yeah, no, that's idiot-proof. There is nowhere else. There's no spacing issues with that one. Oh, listeners here. Batty glad. I think that might be... I still haven't hooked up a Stream Deck. I have one. I haven't used one since the first month or two. I think I was using OBS, then I went to Streamlabs. So as soon as I went to Streamlabs, I stopped using it. So I've really got to get that up and running again. It'd be quite helpful at times. All right, so... gear and a gray spacer. Right there. So I'm guessing this will be for the steering. For whenever we finally get to that step. 157. Done! Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be preparing awards for parts. Those that are difficult and those that are not. The Diva parts. The MVP parts. 1 and 2 5s. So why are you there? You're supposed to be in... Wait a minute. Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. Why did that happen? These are 5s. Okay. And 2 long 13s. Ooh. Well, these are the 13s. That's a 13. That's a 9. With 4 extra. Yep. Okay, so those 2 13s. I thought they were 15s, but I was wrong. Whoa, I was wrong. Okay. Oh, Dopey, you're starting to build before you got all the parts. Don't do that. That's how mistakes happen, and we do not want to be making those kinds of mistakes as a lava build. What is this? High of high. Yay! There we go. Okay. Two in a row, then a space, then a space, and done. Make 2. Well, what's the point? Oh, that's got to be turned at some point. Otherwise, it just makes no sense. So what does the feed actually look like? Yeah, it looks fine. Looks busy. Times 2. So. Wait a minute. No. Ah, Jesus. Dude. You're making this more difficult than you need to. Okay. You're not what I'm looking for. You are not. You are the parts I'm looking for, but you are not. Here we go. I'll put the flange ones over here. That's not a 3 flange. That is a 3 flanged axle. Whoops. What in the world? Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's not going to make a lot of sense. That's weird. They go to the trouble to have me make this now, and then suddenly I have to put pins in. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I was about to say, that's a little tricky to see, guys. Yeah, that's... Okay. Cool. 165. Done. Okay. Short gray elbow. I got the feeling I'm the only person actually here. Ah. I think I'd want to clear more than that, but I guess not. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that... Well, what's the bloody point? Ah, okay. I understand now. It's a power lift. Okay. Cool. Mystery solved. And for symmetry and strength. Long black elbows. Long black elbows. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how to line everything up to be able to put this into place. Pins don't like lining up on this. Yeah. Come on. Don't be difficult. Okay. Set of 11s. Black 11. 4, 4, yeah. 4, yeah, that's right. I suddenly forgot how to do math. I have no idea what they're for. Unless they're part of the steering? No, that's power. That's steering. I don't know. Sorry about that. And one of these rubber thingies. These are always generally difficult. Oh, no, usually it's really difficult to take apart. What? Oh, that is wrong. It's a blue spline pin. Get it right. Okay. I am not seeing how that works. Oh, okay. Snaps in on the inside. So we're going to want to put it that way and then slide it into place. I think we've deciphered that correctly. And let's make its matching twin mirror brother. Right, there we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, why? Just for a visual aesthetics they put that in there? That's just weird. Okay, 171. Woo! Done. Here's 11. And here we go. So. Two, 4, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. That's not so bad, I think. Having 2 pins to start gets them guided, then it's just a question of lining up the other 2 to be able to... Come on. There we go. Okay. 174. Done! Okay, these are the longer ones. What are they for? Why would you use half beams? Why not just a full proper beam? I don't understand that. Unless it's easier to do it in 2 halves than a proper full beam. Okay, 175, done! 2 long black elbows. 2 triple bends and okay, I'm hoping, yes. I figured out where I put that. So. Oh, I need 2 of those, sorry. There's the other one. So. Okay. I wonder if maybe LEGO should consider changing the tint, certain pieces, just to show sections are in gray or a different color, so you know they're not in play during the next step. Maybe. Okay, now big gray, 4 black pins.
These are 10 things to never say on a first date. Take note.
Yeah, nope. This song I do not like. Finally, I managed to take another rotation. I kept bypassing it without actually thumbs down on it, so hopefully it won't come up again. I don't think it's appropriate. Whoops, 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 whoops. Can't believe this cutting board, man. This thing was perfect when I bought it, but now it's just splitting. Sucks. I should do a fundraiser for that. A new cutting board, a decent one. We need a 9 and an 11 and 4 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put the one in the back. Okay. Oh, damn. 2 of each. Shitty man. There we go. So. Whoa, there's a... Come on, line up, line up. Damn. I wonder if that's something I have to pay attention to, is how the pins are oriented. If they're turned one way or another, if that creates a problem. Something to consider. 1, 5, 1... Yeah, it's a 7. 2 black pins. One 4-axle, should be a 4, and a 7. That's one of these little spacers, a double spacer, not a locking spacer, but a free range spacer. I don't know if I'd call it that. 5 a dim, and oh, you're over here. Okay, so. Oh, guys, really? Oh, okay, maybe this won't be as bad as I'm thinking. No. Dopey. These are the only 2. There are no more? Okay, I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I have no idea where they thought they'd be in there. Ah, so this was actually in the wrong spot. I got lucky finding it when I did. Okay. I think I understand it. I'm gonna build another one. Sort of another one. 13 gray. Two of these wonky bits. Large gray. 6, 8, 10, and one of you. Haha. Okay. Oops. Wait. Oh, you sneaky buggers. Sneaky. One back. Note to self. Sneaky. That's better. Tease better. Oh, damn, I didn't even see them. There's one. And there's another. Not paying attention. Attention to detail, dude. Okay. 184 is done. Woo! Wait a minute. Oh. There we go. Okay. 185. Done. Woo. I'm getting a little annoying. I'm starting to annoy myself. That's not a good sign. It's just it's time to call time. I think we'll do it after these steps. Nope, not that one. These. Oh no, I only need. No, I need 4 dam, but I need 2 of these. Not you. Not you. Hey! Everybody gets a turn. Relax. Well, virtually everyone. I mean, there's a few pieces going to be left over. Okay, first, turn it the correct way around. Dummy. That's better. $186. Done. Okay, let's just put the tailgate on, and then we'll call it. We'll call it a day. That's what we'll do. And a purple one. Purple. Where did you go? Not in here, is it? I'm thinking, yes, this is where it is. Oops. There we go. I'm going to put that in there anyway. Oh no, there are more, so... Okay, 188 we're going to call it. So we have symmetry. Where do we leave off? And we already know. Should have left that one out, man. There's still more in here, so. Damn, these things are a nasty fit. Ooh. Well, I gotta worry about 2 aligned first and then 2 after, so that'll hopefully make things a bit easier. Okay. And we're calling it. Woo woo woo. Okay. Now I figure everyone's gone, so it's just me by myself. No big deal. We got to close everything else. Now it doesn't close all that well, so we'll have to look into rubber bands for that. Well, so far it looks like I will leave the lids attached. Don't cut the hinges. Interesting. The left hinge is tough on both of them. Which probably means... Yep. This hinge is tough as well. Well, at least they're consistent. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if it'd be worth trying to shave just a fraction off the hinge. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's... Yeah, I can see the difference between the two. Oh. And a very unhappy knee. Oh. Damn. Okay. Hey, I'm going to be back in just 1 minute. Sorry. Just give me a second. Coming back. Sorry. Gotta put up with me for a few more minutes. Ouch. Okay. So. The big box of storage. Actually, we'll leave that for after we're off the air. Now, let us find who else is out here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was almost Sanford and Son, but for some reason it just didn't come out that way. Where is it? Brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick. Making and makers and crafting. I'm the only one. It's just Mulligan. This MoFo. I hope I don't catch heat for that. Well, I think I'm inclined to say because nobody, well, Mope's on, but if I had more of an audience, I would. But no, I think we're just going to shut it down now. Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank everyone who came out. I want to thank Jenks Ghost for gifting those subs. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, that's great. I did not expect any subs, gifted subs for a while actually. So it's a great way to start out the new year. And I'd like to thank everyone else for their follows. Okay, so this is Arctic's Empire. I'm Arctic. And I think that's it. I plan on being on tomorrow after Nick's stream, probably. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I wish to wish everyone a good night, and I hope to see you soon. No, don't know. Okay. Yeah, wish everyone a good evening, and I will see you soon.